Park. So we're going to get this meeting started. I want to welcome everyone um, with us tonight. Um, this is a regular board meeting. Um, so the first thing that we always start with is a silent word of prayer. All right, we'll go to roll call. Um, Angie could not be with us tonight, Miss Angie Mank, and all other members are present. And then we have the reading of the board team commitments. Thanks, ma'am.
To improve our effectiveness, the board team for Rockcastle County Schools commits to review processes and experiences to identify and direct improvements, continues to define and work toward long-term goals which serve all students of the district, make each decision based on facts and the best for all students, listen to each other and speak freely, work together, support each other, and not surprise one another, discuss board deliberations to point a mutually agreeable resolution based on factual information, support the majority's decision projecting board unity toward shared goals for continuously improving district-wide student learning, operate without personal or political agendas, respect one another, agree to disagree respectfully, delegate implementation of superintendent and education team, and to respectfully remind each other of these commitments.
Thank you, Matt. Next, we need to adopt the agenda.
Motion.
Second.
Okay. So is that okay first?
So when we adopt the agenda,
Oh,
we
yes.
need to table the Broadhead Elementary School academic team presentation until May. So when we're adopting with that change.
Okay.
I make a motion.
Yeah.
Second.
Right. Thank you, Gary. Okay. Line 3 is going to be our staff recognition.
Okay, this is the best part of the meeting every month is recognizing our staff. And tonight we're honored to recognize Miss Brittany Cook. Miss Brittany is being recognized tonight for the value of commitment that she serves to Rockcastle County Schools. Miss Brittany is one of the most passionate and creative teachers in our school. As a preschool teacher, she is constantly working in a changing environment. Miss Brittany and her staff work incredibly hard to provide amazing opportunities for our smallest eagles to learn, play, feel loved, and encouraged and grow. She is always excited to see her students and loves to see them successfully transition to kindergarten. Miss Brittany's commitment goes beyond her classroom as she is also a longtime member of our SBDM and on various committees at Roundstone Elementary School. So Miss Brittany Cook, if you'll come up, we have a certificate. Miss Ashley Mullins is being recognized for teamwork. Miss Ashley has taught at Rockcastle ATC for 13 years. During her tenure, she has consistently exemplified teamwork throughout her interactions with staff, students, and all stakeholders of the educational community. Mrs. Mullins is always willing to help her students achieve at their highest level in her role as teacher and as an FBLA advisor. Mrs. Mullins has willingly helped newer staff members transition into their teaching roles. Her willingness to mentor new teachers has led to an effective team of teachers at our school. She stands ready to provide support whenever needed, and she does so without complaint. Mrs. Mullins truly considers the greater good as she serves the students of Rockcastle ATC. Miss Ashley Mullins. Miss Sarah Hasty is also being recognized for teamwork. Miss Sarah is the epitome of being a team player. She is always ready and willing to serve our students in school in any capacity. On numerous occasions, I have consulted with Miss Sarah in regards to special education or school improvement ideas. She has always provided great ideas and thoughtful feedback that plays a huge role in Broadhead Elementary School being able to provide a wonderful learning experience for students. I greatly appreciate Ms. Sarah and her willingness to always step into any role to help our students succeed to the best of their abilities. Ms. Sarah Hasty. Miss Angela Mullins is being recognized tonight for the value of responsibility. Miss Angela is a very valuable member of the Mount Vernon Elementary School community. She is a problem solver who works very diligently to meet the needs of all of her students. She is proactive in developing solid instructional plans, working alongside teachers to help them apply new strategies in their instruction, and communicates with parents effectively. She goes above and beyond to help where needed. Miss Angela takes great responsibility in helping new teachers develop solid interventions for students who have speech needs. Miss Angela Mullins. Miss Nicole Lear is being recognized tonight for commitment to Rockcastle County Middle School. Miss Nicole exhibits daily what it means to be a rocket in all areas. She is a vital part of the Rockcastle Middle School team and gives 100% every day. Miss Nicole's dedication is unmatched. She is the first to volunteer for projects and consistently goes above and beyond expectations. Miss Nicole also demonstrates a deep compassion for all students and staff at Rockcastle County Middle School. She is always available to assist students in any need they may have in the most professional and caring way. Her care for staff is also unmatched. She is never too busy to help. Her kindness, empathy, dedication, and energy make us the lucky ones that she is part of the Rockcastle County Middle School team. Miss Nicole Lear. Miss Debbie was able to be with us this evening.
Oh, goodness. Here.
And you all are welcome to stay with us for the rest of the board meeting, but if you have other things that you would like to do this evening, please feel free.
Thanks, guys.
Line item 4, public comment. Line item 5, operations and actions. Does anybody have any questions or anything on that?
Hang on. The non-criminal government entity CHRI user agreement, does that go with the radio deal or?
No, that's completely a separate.
Oh, okay,
item.
that's criminal history. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I had my wires crossed.
That's it.
I'm good.
Anybody else? Anything? Okay, we need to make a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? All right. Line item 6A, review and approve monthly financial reports. Ms. Sweet?
We have our financial reports there for your review. And one of the things I wanted to point out this month is, we look at our fund balances, and Fund 1 cash balance, we have a healthy cash balance there. And just to point out its significance to our cash flow as we begin to think about moving into June. So we will need those dollars in June to pay for our 3 June payrolls, which account to, over $4.2 million. So that's very important that we have those dollars there and that we continue to monitor cash flow, not only in Fund 1, but in all funds. So that's very important. Do you have any questions about the financial reports for this month? we'll be talking a little bit more about finances next month, more in depth, when we look at our tentative budget for next year, and we're excited to share with you the work that we hope to accomplish next year to support our students.
Anybody have any questions? Thank you, Miss Jenny. I need a motion to approve.
So moved.
A second?
Second.
All in favor?
Yep.
Okay, on to item B. Review and approve amended 23-24 Rockcastle County School Calendar. Mr. Redford.
So this is, of course, this year's school calendar. On January the 19th, we closed school because of weather. So we have to amend the calendar to make up for that day. So we added that day in this calendar to May the 24th. That was our first makeup day. You can see it there highlighted in the light blue. So according to this calendar, that would be the last day of the school year. We do have enough bank time, and so that day we would dismiss at 11 a.m. as we've done the last couple of years. So asking the board to approve this amended calendar. Once you approve that, we change that in IC, and then we submit that to KDE for the final end of the year items that I have to have sent to them. So asking for your approval for that amended calendar.
Make a motion.
Second.
All approved?
Thank you.
Line C, let's review and approve USDA RUS grant application. Miss Jenny.
We have been working as a district leadership team, and certainly Mr. Brandon Reynolds has been instrumental in our work to develop an application to the U.S. Department of Agriculture for the Rural Utilities Services Grant. This will be actually our third grant that we have received, we hope to receive, from Rural Utilities. Actually, just kind of, you have to reminisce a little bit occasionally. This building, the technology that was originally established to create the Teaching and Learning Center and to support video conferencing in our school district was funded through a Rural Utilities Services grant. So that has been a success for our school district. Most recently, that second grant award supported the technology screens at our high school and middle school. This new proposal will support all of our elementary schools. So it's slightly under $1 million is what we're applying for. You'll notice when we review the authorization to submit it will break it down for you. There will be a $150,000 match from the school district, and we have some state funds that we hope to utilize to match this grant for an excellent return on investment and to support instruction in our classrooms. And Brandon, do you have anything else that you would like to add about the types of screens or anything that we're?
So they're 75-inch screens. The elementary school has screens now. We got several years ago, but those are getting old. They're starting to die. So we're really excited about the possibility for another $1 million grant to
Is this a grant that we write for every year or something that
just 3 times ever, right? So
This will be the last
we just
time.
wrote the middle school and we got it, and we feel like it's almost the same proposal, but it's targeting the elementary schools. So just those things, all those screens it's all expensive. It includes video conferencing, some other aspects, built-in PCs inside the screens, keyboards, mice, document cameras, just good instructional technology that needs an upgrade.
I move to approve.
all in favor? Okay, I think we're at D now. Review and approve Jenny Sweet I can't say that word. Authorizer to submit USDA RUS grant application. Sorry, it's a tongue twister.
This will enable me, it just gives me permission to submit on behalf of the Board of Education our grant application, and again, to commit those dollars of $150,000 match from other state funding for this proposal.
Make a motion.
Second.
All in favor? Review and approve 2024-2025 school pitcher bid award, Ms. Sweet?
It had been several years, at least not during my time as finance officer, that we have put out a solicitation for bids for school pictures. And this is something that our schools were requesting, that we, look at the additional support that we can provide to families in providing quality photography for their children. And we received 3 bids, and our recommendation is to award the lowest bid to Jostens. And this will be for a year with the option to renew. We would like to review the services and make sure that our schools and our families are satisfied with the product that is received.
This is who's been doing our senior class stuff, correct?
This would be a new
This is
vendor.
a brand
A
new
new
vendor.
vendor.
Yes. So one issue that we had run into was the pricing of the photos were so high that a lot of our families were not purchasing. And this company offers a $5 sheet option
Wow.
for families. So we felt like this would be a better opportunity for every family to be able to afford to buy their child's picture if
A
they
picture,
if
yeah.
they choose.
Yeah.
We also we designed this package so that it's much less cumbersome for our schools to facilitate. It puts the work on the company, on the vendor, and also requires that they provide our families with proofs within 1 week of the time the pictures
So
are
will
taken.
families still have to go online to do
Mhm.
their order,
They
or
do.
they can send it back to the school with the
They
check?
go online.
Go online still.
And it goes directly to the home, correct?
Those delivery is directly to the home.
Okay. Does anybody have any other questions?
I move to approve.
All in favor? Okay. Review, approve Kentucky Office of Homeland Security, KOHS, resolution.
This resolution goes with the 2 Homeland Security grant applications that were under Operations and Action, and this just authorizes the board chairperson to submit the application.
Anybody have any questions? Okay. Someone want to make a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor? Okay. All right. Line 7, review superintendent's personnel action report. Ms. Carey,
Yeah,
you
does
again.
anybody have any questions about that?
How many positions do we have posted right now?
We have an assistant cheer coach at the high school, a food service at Roundstone. We just posted a certified science teacher and a certified math teacher, and this is for next school year at RCMS. We have a food service opening at the middle school. The high school, we have just posted a special education teacher. So we're starting to go ahead and post early for next year. I think we did that last year, and it really was beneficial for us because as students started graduating or started looking for jobs, we already had our stuff posted, and Mr. Phillips has been working so diligently with our universities and really getting to know these candidates as they're coming out of school. So we're making those personal connections and welcoming them to the district. So as we have these jobs posted early, it's very beneficial. So we have that, and then the rest are just some classified food service positions. We do have that MSD teacher that is at Mount Vernon Elementary. Now, we've had that posted all school year, so that is not new. So,
All right. Does anybody have any questions for Ms. Carey? Okay. Line 8, department reports. We have access to those.
anybody have any questions? Or
I saw a note about the paving projects. When are we expecting to get rolling on that?
We'll start working out the logistics in these initial meetings. I think the first meeting is the 24th this month. We'll start ironing that out. I'd say right after school's out, they'll be ready to go. We'll work around any kind of summer school that we have going.
I have a question to Mr. Thomas. 2 questions. iReady data from this, do we have it? Is it even up yet? And
We have some, not all schools are completed though.
Okay.
Uh,
is it looking good?
the window hasn't closed.
Okay, I got you.
yeah, no, there is some growth. There is some positive numbers that, hopefully we'll be able to present, in those, reports next month. But yeah, certainly some growth from
I
the
figured
winter
there
to
had
the
to be.
spring.
It was going that way, I think. I don't know this answer. ACT scores. Are we privy to those? Can you do any kind of, you know, what our average would be, I guess, is the way.
I don't have any current numbers, but soon.
We don't
Okay.
have
Be
that
able to-
yet.
I got
That's
you.
not been released,
So
yes.
it just jumped ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as we know, we can put it in the stuff. And then the iReady data, we can do a presentation next month and show from each school and how that breaks down.
What do we have for the high school? Is that, we don't use already there as much, right?
We do,
They
we
do.
do use the diagnostic for iReady. Now, to
Okay.
be honest with you, as far as what the iReady program offers for the high school is towards, lots of resources, curriculum.
Yeah.
Is not so much that we have at the middle school and especially the elementary school. They still use it as a universal screener though, to kind of give us an idea of where students fall. But
So I'm sure you just put everything kind of in the hat that's available and see where growth needs to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Somebody else have any questions? Do you all have anything more that you want to share with us beyond what were in your reports? Okay,
And they're wonderful reports, by the way. I love them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
always. Line item 9 is superintendent communication.
A couple things to share. The graduation date has been set. That is going to be Thursday, May 23rd at 7:00. Again, that will be, on the football field outside again. The rain date will be set for May the 25th, but we will keep our fingers crossed that we don't have to use that rain date. One change this year, we will not be requiring families to have tickets.
Okay.
So, we have in the past had that requirement, but that's an added stress to families that really after discussing, don't feel like that's really necessary since our venue is outside and in their space. So no tickets, and Thursday the 23rd at 7. As Mr. Reppert mentioned earlier, our last day of school will be a half day on May the 24th. We will be providing lunch for our staff again. We will be cooking out in partnership with our ag community. So if any of you all are available to come that day and help deliver to schools or to serve, we would love to have you.
That was fun last year.
Yeah, so that's the afternoon of May 24th. Also an update on where we are in the legislative session. The legislature will go out of session on April the 15th. So nothing is 100% final until it's gone and has the governor's signature and they sign out of this session. However, where it stands right now in the budget bill, Rockcastle County Schools did have a line item for $13 million for Rockcastle County Middle School. In addition to that, also our equalization dollars on our second nickel that we have taken, which will also be a substantial amount of money towards the district. So we're very hopeful that has passed the House, it has passed the Senate, has been sent to the governor for signage. So as soon as that comes back, and it will be finalized April 15th. So we are 99.99999% sure we're going to get that funding. But again, till April 15th, nothing is 100% final, but very excited for that. And we'll be moving forward. We've already have some construction meetings set up and some meetings with our financial advisors. So we're starting that ball rolling again. So really happy and excited for that.
Another big state, I guess, too, the SRO funding was.
Yes, so $20,000 per school in the budget for SRO funding, which will be a significant help for us. It will not cover the complete salary of each of our SROs, but will be a significant increase for them. So that will be very, very, very helpful. And then we'll be coming back in May. Once everything is finalized, the budget is signed by the governor, we'll be breaking down our increase in SEEK and increase in transportation funds and sharing all that out once it's finalized. But it was a good budget for education. I'm thankful for those dollars that have been brought to the district.
Great news.
Any of you all have any comments about any of that? Very good.
Okay. Board comments. Do you all have anything you want to share?
Well, the gifted and talented showcase next door was outstanding. I know some of y'all got to go over there, but it was very, very good. So hats off to all those kids and Miss Starwood. And then I also wanted to say publicly thanks to Dr. Ballinger for her work advocating for the middle school, but also to Representative Bray and Senator Storm and their work for the middle school. And that's been huge, and they've fought hard to get us that money. So appreciate them.
Absolutely.
Ditto.
Good.
Yes.
All right, so we need a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
All in favor? Thank you all so much for all you do.
And